This is Band-Aids and duct tape, and this is my 1986 Mustang convertible. It started out as a V6 automatic. Now it's a 5-liter 5-speed. When I got the car, it was a very ugly and primer and sitting in a garage for I think 14 years or something to that effect. But now it's not ugly. Now it's very pretty. I stripped this thing down to the shell and did this. All of these things. Painted it. Granted, the paint job is the first paint job I've ever done, so not that great of a paint job, but it looks good from 5 feet away. Built the car off of the wheels. So the wheels were the first thing that I bought for the car. Then bought iBox Sportline springs for it, which I still have in the front of the car, but we'll get to that later. 235 45 17s, they're nice and skinny so that I can keep doing burnouts and sliding around, because the engine here is pretty much stock. It's got a GT40 intake manifold, cold air intake, all the sensors, all of whatevers have been replaced with all new ones. I relocated the alternator. The only thing the engine is running is the alternator and water pump, because it's got a Flaming River manual steering rack. It's the close ratio with some fancy tie rods there. Everything is tubular on the suspension. Caster camber plates. Cool little 3-point strut bar there. Mac headers. Not too much else going on there. It's got a 80mm throttle body. Scott rod door panels, which took like 8 months to get, but they are freaking awesome. Maximum Motorsports roll bar, which they tell you not to weld in, but I welded mine in. I welded reinforcement plates all over the place in it just to try and tighten the car up, because Fox bodies are very flimsy cars. All the torque boxes and everything have been welded and replated and reinforced. Hurst short throw shifter, Michelob lightweight flywheel and clutch and all that jazz. New clutch cable with all the clutch cable adjusting stuff. All the pedals are nice and level with each other now, and all race car style. New seats, cool stickers. The entire car is gutted. If it does not make this car run, it does not have it. No windows, no nothing. Nothing behind the dash. There's the gutted door. The back end is where all the fun is. It's converted to a poor man's 3-link, which means I just took 1 link out of the top to make it a 3-link and put a Maximum Motorsports panhard bar in. It's all welded in. All tubular control arms and blah blah blah. Maximum Motorsports springs that are like insanely high rate, because there's no sway bar back there, and you need a high rate spring for the 3-link setup. Coney shocks. Those weird little height adjusting things that just correct all the geometry on the cars when they're lowered, which made a huge difference in this car. Flowmaster Outlaws, straight piped otherwise with the Mac headers. And then the rear end. The rear end is totally redone. It came with a 7.5, but I put an 8.8 in it with 373 gears, Yukon LSD, strange axles I think. But that's about it. This car's only about halfway there. All the brakes and everything I put all new, but they're all stock because I didn't want to buy another set of 5-lug wheels and all that jazz when I actually go to put good brakes on it. But the brakes, the engine needs more power, so I want to put heads and cam and all that jazz on it. But for now, there it is. 1986 Mustang.